No. Oh my goodness. What it do, Ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Black Mirror. This one is season 3, episode 6. This is the finale, everyone. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The other day I opened up this episode. It was a little late, and I'm like, you know what? I'm in the mood for Black Mirror. And I opened up the episode, and I saw that it was an hour and 30 minutes long, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. That being said, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to delay this one because I definitely don't have the energy to sit through a movie. So with that being said, guys, let's dive into this episode of Black Mirror and see what the season finale has in store. Surely it should be a good one. Yeah, so with that being said, as always, if you enjoyed this, then definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, in case you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reaction and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/fail34 in the description down below to get the full unedited raw reaction, early access, and more. Let's get into it, guys. Yeet. Yeet. They should make an episode of Black Mirror when your screen cracks. I feel like that'd be very relatable. You didn't get the job.
Well, I first got involved on the 15th.
Could you move the microphone a little closer?
Oh, I can feel her anxiousness. Oh my goodness.
Here?
Heated in the nation. Oh, hated. Just woke up, guys. Leave me alone. No, is she using her cookie?
Chancellor Tom Pickering has defended the government's stance.
What's
on
up with this
disability
eerie
benefits
soundtrack?
as outrage over the death of so-called wheelchair martyr Gwen. Conservationists have announced another extinction. The Siberian crane has died out following an unprecedented reduction.
Drone bees? And we do need the bees, right? So
It's all mine.
that's crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never accept random pastries from people. I'm sorry. It's just one of my rules. Especially in this situation where people might be out to get you. Was there like head cut off or something? In cake form?
Creative. Your well wishes. I don't need it.
It's a cake.
I guess so she's not fazed by the comments. I mean, I guess she's sort of like a YouTuber. But obviously this is a very different situation.
Award-winning rapper Tusk is still... It's a young chap called Aaron Sheen. He's 9 years old.
That's a goofy little motherfucker, and he can't dance for shit.
And he is a big fan, Tusk.
Why is he coming at the kid that hard? I'm confused.
Well, everybody's got to start somewhere.
This must be a deep episode with a lot of layers if we gotta go an hour and a half. Oh.
As in
As in actual Joe Powers.
Oh, she got bodied!
something she wrote the other day.
To get her sacked.
Is it the cake or is it a murder? Oh shit! Cakes don't do that. Unless you're lactose tolerant. I guess her head did kind of get cut off a bit.
Neighbours heard her screaming, called it in. Found slashed across the stomach.
By her?
I don't know. He was unconscious there. Taking him to St. Columbus.
For her, and we question the husband as soon as he wakes up.
Oh my god, I love her voice. Let's get rid of it now, right? Might as well.
You think it's the husband? I'm keeping options open.
And I think she was in Doctor Who recently in the Christmas special. I think she was one of the people who disappeared in the Santa episode, right? I think so. I'm not 100%, but I'm almost certain. Seems familiar. I've watched enough
You were in tech crime.
enough UK shows.
Digital forensics, computer work.
I would do.
Starting early?
I asked Nick to show me the CCTV.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Giving us breadcrumbs. I'm like how they're pacing this out. This is enjoyable. I was getting a slice of the fucking bitch cake, and then all of a sudden, she was dead.
Mutilated and then killed herself for no apparent reason. I'd say the odds are against that.
He said it was like she was...
In another world, I wouldn't mind doing this kind of line of work. That or an architecture.
You don't need to patronize.
I'm not saying it's a waste of time. Just you haven't had a chance to get bored of reality yet.
Or judging by the beginning of this episode and the way that their relationship's progressing, what if she kills her?
The bakery said that they're not
She's a
meant to
teacher?
do obscenities. So I said it was for my sister, like a...
80 quid?
It's a lot.
I didn't pay for it all myself. We all put £1 in each.
I don't know.
I was just
This
using
is really
my
interesting.
freedom of speech.
To send a threatening message.
I'm sorry. Sending a... Even if it's someone you don't like or just think bad, sending it directly to their house, that's not cool. That's like doxing, because you know their address and you're sending it to them. It could have been something dangerous. Even if it's for the memes, like, no, it's not right.
Death to Joe Powers.
That's just... It's a
The hashtag
hashtag
going around online.
game, you know, like Death to, you insert the name of someone who's been an arsehole. It's not real, it's a joke thing.
And who started
Yeah,
it? The
it's all
hashtag.
memes online, right?
I don't know, I saw it somewhere.
Excuse us a moment.
Wow, I'm really liking the subject matter of this episode.
Hospital's discharging the husband tomorrow. We'll bring him in for questioning.
Definitely. Wow. Mob mentality. Is he gonna die next? Is that the idea?
Where my ladies at? Killed that, man.
Yeah, good show, brother. I feel
Careful. You break it, you pay for it. I was doing some bullshit.
What the fuck? Okay, so it is real. It is a real thing. People.
Get it out. Get it out.
What? So the same thing actually did happen. I was questioning whether or not what actually happened to what the husband said, but same thing seems to be happening to her, to him. No! Oh my goodness! The episode's extra graphic. Hey, it's Wong from Endgame. No, it's I know his name. Isn't it? His name's all. Isn't his name also Benedict? No. Bothering me. Oh, I know his name. Oh, what's the actual name? Okay, I gotta Google it. Sorry, guys. Really bothering me. It is Benedict. Oh, it is Benedict Wong. I was right. So now that the fact that they made it the earpiece is what that in this situation is what killed him. It's also like a mystery. Maybe it's like his mental health or something. That might be a thing about this episode. I don't know. Like the pressure and all of the online chats and stuff. But it didn't seem to get to him. But maybe that's the point. I don't know.
In her brain,
The hell?
where I find
Oh, the bees.
this.
The bees can. That
That's
have to
alright,
be a big
Looks quite
plot point.
cozy.
It's one of
Yeah.
the things.
Yeah.
An autonomous drone insect from the
Yeah, because then they just casually just dropped, oh, the bees are dying, we made we made drone bees to save the problem. So someone's weaponizing them to get people who are in the news for doing some bad things. And he only died after she saw the headline.
So fucking fancy looking, these companies. Billions. Jesus. I didn't expect to find myself living in the future, but here I fucking well am.
This totally seems like something that could happen, though. No way. Is that the same?
Rasmus Shorberg.
Oh.
He heads Swarm.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought it was Ash.
These, your ADIs,
I'll be right back.
talk me through them.
Colony collapse disorder. We still replication point.
It's like a 3D printer, basically.
Exactly. They create duplicates of themselves and create more hives and spread out exponentially.
Cover the country. Maybe you should work.
The sequel to the B movie.
It's one of ours. But look, these are not designed to
Kill people? I'd hope not. But it's not the same as impossible.
She's very good at cutting through the bullshit. What if there was somebody in the military who was really mad? It seemed like everyone was mad on social media, from every different sort of section of the world.
These are the hives in the building here. You can replay. There.
Oh, there you go.
That's all.
Outside the house?
Wow, this is good. This is
sitting in a car even.
good work.
Can you trace back who did this?
Yes, I'm already trying to do that.
They're gonna try and damage control the fuck out of this.
Okay. You two swap numbers, keep a past or present.
Some of those were government
And get all their social media
Use a
stuff.
different font for those if it helps.
This is pretty crazy though. It kind of reminds me of The Happening. Remember people just like killing themselves in that movie? Spoilers. And that one kind of had to do with nature too, and like the trees and shit. So this is a little more intricate. I mean, that isn't just some like Shyamalan just sort of just like, ooh, everyone's dying.
Fuck.
Sort of deal.
There.
It's like Death Note.
It's like an unpopularity contest.
After 5 p.m. each day.
That's crazy.
Game resets at midnight.
223.
Who's next?
Tusk.
Who's using it now?
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of. I don't know if you guys saw that story in Toronto recently. Maybe like half a year ago, there was a woman who was on top of a condominium underneath and the highway was right underneath it. She literally grabs with a chair and just yeets it off of it, and then it could have killed somebody, and everyone was just going crazy on social media. So literally the exact same sort of thing right here. She would have been gone. Easy.
Closed.
Put some earplugs in.
Call Rasmus. We need him across this.
Area. Track my location.
She's taking charge.
See if you get anything unusual.
She seems more
any
hip to it, like more
rogue
tech savvy
APIs,
too.
yeah?
So
Good.
that's a hint.
Let's go.
Oh, wow, that's pretty sick. I feel like the technology's been a little bit more subtle recently.
We can take it here.
Didn't they say keep the windows closed? They're gonna snipe the bees with their assault rifle? One more night of being alive. This does feel like very different though. It does feel like a movie, not very it doesn't feel like an episode of Black Mirror, although it's kind of that sentence is changing recently.
Just gotta go in. Stood.
Honey Nut Cheerios looking ass.
You just lost the whole hive.
What does that
Here
mean?
we go.
Packed full of ADI.
Decorate.
Oh, maybe they're gonna have a bunch of killer bees just forming and making shapes. Like it's gonna become an anime or something. They're gonna make a fist and start like breaking down the house.
Hello.
fix it.
They're not behaving.
Shut up.
Honey, you're gonna have to comb through all that to fix this error. Looks like you're in a sticky situation there, bud. You actually cannot do anything in that situation.
We need to go now. Now.
There's no way you can come out on top here. Oh, that's nuts. The shadow. Well, why not just put her in a suit? You had to post that photo, fam? Really? They're unlocking the doors? She dies. Then she ends up in whatever, being questioned.
No, could be anyone.
Well, you need to fucking sort this out.
Right, well, I'll need the key to that.
Well, I mean, for someone shadowing, you're pretty much leading everything on this one, huh? I think you're leading. I think she's a shadow now. Here, one sec, guys. I'm gonna go get some water.
Sure.
It was just hate message after hate message round the clock, all piling on. It's hard to describe what that does to your head.
98-page manifesto.
Oh, God.
Detonate.
No. They can just get anyone now? They've gone hostile? This is so unsettling, man. There's so much to this episode. Oh, my goodness. They literally should have just, like, they should have just made this a movie. Put it in theaters. You know what's crazy? This almost feels like this. I'm watching like a remake, like the live telling of a real life story. Like I feel like this actually happened, and we're watching the Netflix version of it.
Control back, send the deactivation.
But did he export the
code?
Eject that safely?
I should be able to bounce him out.
Be quick.
Key to the door. Our guy doesn't seem the type to leave keys lying around.
All the people use the hashtag death too.
Hate cake.
Liza Bahar.
And he's on it, and everyone who uses the hashtag death too is gonna die.
Fucks.
Goodness. You got bodied!
Just wait a minute, okay?
Run it.
No.
No, what?
I'm not ready to see this.
No.
Talk about a mess up.
Shit.
Well, luckily, if you're not in that area, you're okay. Like, if you're over in, like, North America and Sweden, I think you're okay. This is cool! This is a really twisted sequel of the people. Dude, there's 300,000 people just dead in a day like that. Oh, they're coming in numbers too, huh? Destiny still arrives. This music too, like, oh my god. Actually, he'll probably hand himself in. That many people just getting bodied. Like, I can't even imagine what would happen to society. Oh my goodness. Commentary is really potent this episode. Unless I was right and she was pulling the strings the whole time. Oh, I got him. They're not gonna end it off like this. Oh, come on! Ah! And that was Black Mirror Season 3, Episode 6. That was my finale reaction video, guys. That was a wild episode of Black Mirror. Essentially, I don't like bees anymore. No, but seriously, I thought this was a freaking pretty solid episode of Black Mirror. I think the biggest standout to me this episode has to be the cast. The chemistry between our two leads here was phenomenal. They were I think they were really fleshed out characters. Their chemistry was just oozing off the screen. Even the side characters this episode I just absolutely love, from the people who worked at the company to the other, you know, officers and people in charge who came in. I think this was such a strong ensemble. Like I said, I think hats off have to go to Karen and Blue. They were just really well done here, from their dialogue to their development to their relationship with one another as it went from shadowing to leading. It was just so well done and executed, so hats off to the writing team here. And also there's just the world building. Like, I was so interested in how this world was just progressing as the tweets were going out and stuff. It was just a lot of fun to just see this world unraveled, and watching it through these characters' eyes was just a ton of fun. I have to say, they managed balancing out this what could have been a goofy premise fairly well. The bees are at it. The bees are the problem. It could have came off very cliche or cheesy or just really silly, but it didn't for the most part. Also, they managed to hammer in a ton of serious ideas and themes like online harassment, trolling, all of your online actions have consequences in the real world, declining bee population, government, spying, system breaches, privacy breaches, just a whole lot of things that they went through in this episode. And what's funny, this, interestingly enough, this doesn't even feel like a Black Mirror episode per se. It's one of those ones that sort of feels off-tone, sort of like San Junipero a little bit. Just like a traditional, like, CIS, NCIS show, like a BBC version of it or whatever. Almost feels like this was just like a pilot that was sort of adapted to be a Black Mirror episode that could have went to like a part 2 by the ending. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just different. Something about this episode too was, aside from scaring the shit out of me, was how quotable and funny this episode could be at parts. Like, just a contrast of this teacher, like, oh, like, I'm here with the kids, but I also sent a death case saying fucking bitch, to the chancellor being voted and the media putting the top 5 list and them just making fun of it and like going through them. I thought that was hilarious. To the quotes that the chancellor was giving, he's like, let's throw him under the bus. He's old. He's lived a full life. Get him. Or whether it was just Blue swearing, I just thought those were so funny. And overall, this was just a really good episode. I think had some faults here, I'm not going to lie. I think it could have been executed a little bit better. I think it could have been more clever with some of the ideas and took more time with it. But I mean, it was still an enjoyable, executed enough episode with a really great cast here. I'm sure you guys might have some issues with this episode, or you might just absolutely love it. Maybe some minor things could have been tweaked up here, but what did you think about this episode? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, I will see you all next time, y'all. Peace.